This summer, I grabbed my sleeping bag, well, borrowed actually, and filled my bag with some clothes, hiking boots, a water bottle, a bunch of power bars, and headed off for summer camp in the mountains. I wanted to share that experience with you today. And I want to start by asking you a question. What is it about camp that lingers in our memory so long afterward? Is it being in the presence of nature, temporarily arranging our lives so that they are lived amongst the majestic trees and an ever-present awareness of the epic scope of the outdoors? Is it the rowing of canoes across a placid lake or the invigorating hike of a mountain trail? Is it the smell of roasted marshmallows or the sound of a crackling fire? I say no. While those things linger in our memories and no doubt bring us delight, it is the people that give summer camp its warm glow of fulfillment. The people that you stand there with, gazing up at those tall trees, the scent of pine in the air, perfuming the awed silence that you share. The people that you paddle your rickety boat with, laughing and arguing about which direction you should go. Or the people you hike that mountain path with, each new twist in the trail, an opportunity for shared wonder and discovery. The people that you share your black and sticky marshmallows with, faces lit by the glow of the campfire, as never before told stories emerge in the sacred space that has been created with such joy and such ease. Camp is community. Today we bring that camp spirit here to this space. Now we're going to need a campfire. Marcia, will you please light our chalice? Spirit of life, you may be just a metaphor. You may exist as something outside ourselves. You may be only in our hearts. Whatever you are, we can agree that you are something that holds our community together. You are made up of love, principles, hope, possibility. We call upon that spirit to shepherd us in feeling the sense of community all around us. We speak of campfires today to remind us that there are places we go where community is formed with an ease and enthusiasm that is sometimes hard to grab onto in the hustle and bustle of the real world. But it's something we must keep reaching toward, where there are people among us still looking for connection. To understand their needs, you need only look back to a time when you felt vulnerable and unsure of yourself. Maybe you were having problems in an important relationship in your life. Maybe you've been let go from a job. Maybe you've done badly on a test at school. When you were experiencing that issue, was there someone who helped you get through it? Was there someone who listened, who really listened to you? Now, even if there weren't, try and think of what that would have been like to be really heard when you needed it. Think about what that means to know someone is truly present to you. Think of how that makes you feel. Think of how you could do that for someone else. Today, that you bring that camp spirit to our hearts and minds and know that each one of us, just by being who we authentically are, has the power to change lives. We sometimes negate our own power by saying, we're just ordinary people. But today we celebrate our power to be extraordinary, ordinary people. It's time to head home from camp. Aww. trip home. Now, it might be that sparkly, jagged rock you put in there as a souvenir. Or maybe it's the fact that you didn't bother to fold up your dirty laundry. Still, that bag bulges more than it should. There's definitely something more in there besides the flashlight and hiking boots. It's the idea of presence pushing at the seams of that old black bag. It's the desire to get out of your comfort zone and reach out to those who might be younger or older than you. It's the recognition that we have principles that call us to live up to building a community that includes everyone. And last, but not least, that thing that bulges against the bag zipper and presses against your fingers as you strain to close it, that thing is hope. Hope that together, as a community, we can do it. No one is alone. Until we are together again, let us remember to not really be apart.